That's right.
Much better vision of all of us. We are joined by the team here from the Durham Sports Commission. We got the chair of the Durham Sports Commission. Been on this show many times.
I can't believe
a
she's
friend of the show.
Man.
It's the first time she's told us she's never actually been in the studio. And we would have all lost this bet. We rocking out with Dr. Ingrid Wicker McCree. How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. In person.
Don't do us like that. Don't do us.
Really? That's what we're doing?
Don't do us like that.
No, my bad. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
People show up in your house and they start acting crazy and stuff like that. What's going on?
Oh, man, don't do that, man. You know what? It was a pleasure to have you guys joining us. We always, get an opportunity to talk about the great things the Sports Commission is doing in Durham, all the great activities. And I know having you at the chair, having you at the helm, that's the reason things are still looking the way they're looking up as always. You guys got some great things going on.
Yeah, man, and we got Kaila'Shea Menendez here, who's a relative of a good buddy of mine, Sam Cody and the whole crew, and I work with her on the committee. Trying to do a little bit. She's been leading the committee very, very well, and thank you and welcome here as well. So this is your first time, right?
First time.
So
yes,
say
really
something
excited.
nice. Say something nice. Don't be like, well,
Oh, this is great so far. I'm loving it.
Well, I want to get started. So, I mean, there are a couple of things that are going on that's really significant to the Durham Sports Commission. Ingrid, just talk about, this 4-year classic going on in Durham, high school basketball tournament. Talk about that, if you will.
So it's a wonderful way of showcasing our local talent, and we've moved it around a little bit. But Hillside now has become our home in the last 2 years, and so we're just excited that the young men and women will be able to get their season started. It's almost like a preseason tournament for them, so their coaches can look and see what's going on, what kind of season they will have. But it's great competition. We love for the community to continue coming out and supporting the event, as some of the proceeds will impact our One Team, One Durham Fund. And so we're looking forward to it, 4th annual. And so it's one of the events that we actually own as a sports commission.
Yeah, and it's Champion Durham Classic. It's November 21st to the 23rd. It's going to happen at the Hillside High School, man. And it's all about Durham, and I think you really come out and support it. And just talk, Kayla, talk some more about how impactful that is for the community in general.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Durham Sports Commission is a 501c3 organization established in 2016. And so really our mission is twofold. One, it's driving economic impact through sports in Durham, and also social impact. Mm-hmm. And so this is a part of the social impact. We know that everything that we do somehow touches the local community, and so we're really excited to be able to showcase local talent here in Durham. We've got 6 teams from Durham, Jordan, Southern, and Hillside, who will be competing, and then boys and girls teams, and then we also have a team coming in from Raleigh, Cardinal Gibbons, and another from Greensboro and Chesapeake, Virginia. So we're really excited again to showcase local talent. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. And that's a great segue to my question. How were your teams chosen?
So our teams are chosen through, reaching out to we partner well with Durham Public Schools and having conversations with David Hackney and a lot of the ADs and the coaches. And then when it comes to outreach with other teams, it's just a lot of solicitation that we do. We also work with a partner who also helps with some of that solicitation as well, who helped us pick up a team from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Awesome.
Man, talking about the classic, talk about how the Sports Commission decides, you just talked about social impacts, some other things. Talk about how the commission decides on the type of events for the community. Is the community engaged in that process? Are you just looking to expand the community's involvement in different types of sports? Talk about that process.
So I'll start. We do offer grants to community agencies and sports, youth sports, adult sports, amateur, that can reach out to us. So when they are actually hosting events, we can participate as, grant funders and sponsors. Also, too, though, Marcus Manning, who is the executive director, and Kaila'Shea and Lulu, they do a phenomenal job of bringing a very diverse set of sports to the area. I remember several years ago was tree climbing regional championships.
Wow.
And so
wait a minute. It was what?
It was regional tree climbing championships.
Matt, you was in that?
So as a chair and as a board member, it's exciting to watch and see what they do and how they maximize the few facilities we have in Durham. But Kaila'Shea, because she's in that process, can really talk about how they really target certain events.
Who's on the board that decided that was okay?
I wasn't the chair yet.
So you're not gonna take credit for that one. Kaila'Shea, go ahead and talk some more about that.
Thank you so much. Yes, she's spot on about our grants and incentives process, and we do try to diversify what we bring to Durham. But we do look to emerging sports and what we could do there. I know that flag football is one of those sports that continues to grow, certainly in North Carolina and across the country. So we're really excited about future flag football opportunities here in Durham.
That's a big deal. So we know we have the. Go ahead, Pam.
One more question on this event that I wanted to bring out is have one of you talk about one of the main thing in mission oriented is the disparity of participation from the wealthiest and under, and why that's important.
So, youth sports is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and so there is such marginalization for some of our youth that come from families that can afford for them to participate in sports. I think the average family spends about $900 on youth sports. I know for my family with club volleyball, it was almost $10,000 a year. And so you think about all the young people that cannot participate. And so that's why, again, our One Team, One Durham Fund and all of these events, some of those funds go towards that fund that will help others, other youth that can participate that's not coming from those families that can afford it.
That's awesome.
And we really want to give a shout out to our board of directors who came together to realize that this was a need in Durham. And so to be able to provide an opportunity to help offset the cost for youth in the community with registration fees, camps, clinics, things like that. So we're really excited about this private fund, and it continues to grow, and we continue to make an impact with it.
I mean, the website is DurhamNCSports.com. Particularly, you want to go and find out about the Durham Classic. Again, tickets are $15. It's happening November 21st through the 23rd. I want to pivot real quickly to, we have the national championship on the FCS level, BCS level, all different divisions, Division 2, whatever, Division 3. But there's an NAIA championship that's happening right here in Durham. It's like the Mecca, the whole conference, if you will, or association happens right here in Durham, and it's going to happen on the 21st of December. So talk about the 69th annual NAIA football championship.
So it's just a couple of days after your birthday.
Wow, girl, you on top of your game. Matter of fact, when you want to come back? You do your research. When you want to do your research?
I know you knew this. Don't feed it to this. Don't feed it to this.
Keep it on. I love that.
Don't feed it to this. Don't feed it to this.
So the NAIA is headquartered in Kansas City, Missouri, and they were established in 1937. So they are a governing body of over 250 member institutions. Of those member institutions, 97 of them have football programs. So we're really excited. It's going to be great competition at Durham County Memorial Stadium, December 21st at noon.
And this is the fourth year as well for this, right?
Fourth year.
Hosting it here in Durham.
Hosting it here, yeah.
Right.
And I think what's really important is that when we talk about youth and they're aspiring to become college athletes, everyone always thinks of NCAA Division 1, 2, and 3. Well, the NAIA offers more than 77,000 opportunities, 800 million in scholarships for college athletes. And so it's not just the NCAA where they can continue their athletic career.
You know what? You know something about this stuff.
Notes can help. Notes help.
No.
That was going to be my next question.
No, people need to understand your background. You know this stuff like the back of your hand.
That was going to be my next lead-in question was, Dr. McCree, it sounds like you have some experience in many areas of sports and administration. Talk about, because you do have a wealth of experience, acknowledge it, being the athletic director, but leading other athletic directors as well, by the way, because a lot of the ones that you introduced us to about 5 years ago are now athletic directors.
Exactly.
So good job mentoring those young
African-American
female aspiring athletic directors to be those things. So, but talk about how things like this help in the community, in the sports community, especially for those that are not going to Power 5 schools and other things. Talk about how grassroots efforts like this help all over the country.
Most definitely. I again, my entire career was in the NCAA, but now really having the opportunity to work with everyone and not just the maroon and gray has really expounded my thoughts about college athletics and participation. And so for us to be able to host this event, expose our young people to the NAIA, that's wonderful. It's just so many different avenues. Junior college, there's a Christian College Athletic Association. And so what we've done in the past with the basketball tournament, the Durham Classic, is to have sessions for the athletes to talk about what are your opportunities outside of just the NCAA Division I, II, and III. So I think it's very important that our youth who aspire to be in college athletics understand all of their options and not just one organization.
So with the community and the NAIA football championship, our assistant director at the Durham Sports Commission, Lulu Black, has done a phenomenal job getting these teams, the championship teams, when they come to Durham, active and involved in the community in some sort of service work, whether it's Durham Rescue Mission or meeting the youth at the YMCA. We did 2 different events, the downtown YMCA's last year. And so it was a great opportunity to do a youth sports clinic, and the athletes can see the football players and have conversations, and just that impact is long lasting. And then also we bussed in about 60 kids last year from Durham Public Schools to this event.
Awesome.
So you talk about the grassroots effort, and that's certainly a part of it.
That's awesome.
Right.
And so can you tell our listeners one more time, like how we can support and where that money goes to?
Yes, so DurhamNCSports.com is where you can go to purchase a ticket. If interested in also supporting the One Team One Durham Fund, you can add on to that at checkout as well.
Awesome.
Man, again, this particular, I'm looking at $1.3 million in total revenue impact for Durham. That's significant. So this is we applaud you guys on the work that the commission is doing. It makes a lot of sense for this space in this area, and I think it's going to be impactful across the board. Right?
Yeah, outstanding. I couldn't say more. I've seen the organization, I've seen the growth, I see where they're headed, I see the leadership, and I just love the community impact and how it's actually touching the lives of young people and the actual community around it, and continuous give back. Talk to me about. I know you guys sit around in the board meeting. Somebody's got to be the thought leader. What's the next sport? What are we looking at? What we got? I don't want no tree climbing now, but what we got? What we got? Y'all don't let. And by the way, when he suggests something, y'all please.
No, I got some ideas. I got a couple ideas.
See what I'm trying to tell you? He got ideas. Don't listen to his ideas.
You know what? Before Kaila'Shea shares that response, I want to say that the leisure field and industry, there's so many opportunities. And while a lot of my career was in college athletics, people don't really know the opportunities in sports tourism and these sports commissions. And Kaila'Shea's journey to here was college athletics, women leaders, and now here. And so just wanted to share that there are all kinds of opportunities in the leisure industry, and sports tourism is one.
Boss still bossing.
That's right. There she go.
She's still bossing.
Still putting it down.
And right before Kayla, on this show, we have Reese. Sometimes he needs to run it by us. So run it by one of them first before you throw that idea out in the meeting.
The sport I want to come? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll run it by you guys first, then I'll get to that.
We've already set this up so it won't make it past. We won't get past. But go ahead, Kayla.
Yes, so coming up in the spring, we have our Emerging Women in Sports Leadership Summit in the same vein of our social impact. So we look forward to that for women who have interest in working in sports and business with 7 years or less experience. And then we roll into CIAA track and field championships. We have several lacrosse and softball state championships for the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. So we will be busy next spring for sure.
Oh, wow.
Man, y'all keep him working. I like this. Y'all keep him working. So, a lot of people listening, they know you, Dr. McCree. They know you from the 14 plus years, 28 years at North Carolina Central. Tell a lot of people what you have going on now and what else you're doing besides leading this great organization. A lot of people are interested. People want to know.
Well, I have an F in retirement.
Got it.
So I'm working towards a C.
You gonna do better, huh? You gonna do better?
I do. Now, I have my own consulting firm, WM Leadership and Legacy Coaching. I also work with the Pictor Group, which is another consulting firm. I work with Advancement of Blacks in Sports. And my main job now is with Duke Sports Sciences Institute and Dr. Harry Stafford and their team, where we've built out a sports performance program for middle school, high school, college, and professional athletes. So we actually train for Pro Day. And that is, again, at Duke Sports Sciences Institute. So that's my main gig, but I'm happy. And I get to go watch my daughter play at Norfolk State, the Holden Green and Gold,
and you
every weekend.
Every weekend.
I do. So I'm having fun.
But Pam, I want you to know this one thing, how Dr. McCree, how she signs up when she's involved with something, she's locked in. You realize she has the colors of the Durham Sports Commission.
She all in.
A blouse. Did you miss that?
She all in.
There's a whole world of color outside of maroon and gray.
I mean,
and I get to go shopping now, too, all the time because it depends on.
Am I right about that? That's the logo, right? She's wearing the logo.
You hit that.
Now, Pam, take that.
I don't know what I'm doing with you two, boy. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what I'm going to do. Man, well, you gave me a lot. I thought you was going to say, well, I just watched my daughter play volleyball now. No, you would have got a whole new job.
I said I have an F in retirement.
Another university, look, most people get a smaller job. You would have got a bigger.
She got the world.
Yeah.
I got the world.
Outstanding. Taking one university from Division II, Division I. I want to do something different. I want to do something different. Yeah. Great job. We really do appreciate you guys coming in. It's been wonderful talking to you.
Thank you so much.
And I really, from the bottom of my heart, really enjoy the work you guys are doing. So, and that you put up with this guy.
Well, I mean, it's good stuff, man. We got great people all right here together. I mean, 4 of us. That's right. Pam, Dr. McCree, and Shay, and D.L. Reese. The other guy I'm not sure about.
I ain't trying to take on a whole nother job. I can tell you that. Anytime.